Eric Greitens' wife left him after a story of his affair came out. And not just his affair, but his tying up a chick in the basement. And all I'm going to say is that someone on staff knows the people involved. I'm not saying who. I'm not saying what their name rhymes with.
See what you're doing.
Do you see? I'm just saying.
See what you're doing.
Knows the people involved. So it's not because it's a St. Louis. I mean, two of us on staff here are from Missouri. And yeah, so there's a lot there. Can I just say one quick thing? Why didn't we come into this I just now realized we should have come into this segment with Greek Fire. Love that band. Especially their song Doesn't Matter Anyway. Great track.
That's a good song.
It's a good track.
Great song.
Great song, isn't it? Yeah, we should have that whenever this subject comes up, Stephen. We should, Mr. Stephen, DJ Fun Uncle. All right. My whole discussion about this, the whole point is that his wife left him, Sheena Greitens left him. He has so much, this dude has more ambition than sense. He kind of reminds me of Hillary Clinton. Even my friend Kurt Schlichter is like, the GOP does not need this kind of candidate with baggage like this. He's like, except it is true. He was saying, he's like, whether it's true or not. I'm like, but it is true though. And Greitens doesn't have enough character to drop out. That's what Kurt says. And I agree with him. This is a guy who screwed up and lost the governor's mansion when the Republicans in Missouri had a super majority. I want you to think about this. Republicans in Missouri had a super majority, and the governor, who was a Republican, screwed it up. It was a golden opportunity. You had Josh Hawley, the golden boy attorney general, running against Claire McCaskill. And then while all that's going on, he decides to tie up a broad in the basement and, according to all the court affidavits and everything else. And then there was the taking money from his veterans charities accusations. His best defenses, Greitens' best defenses have always been, well, it was a Soros DA. Did the Soros DA make you take pictures of the lady in your basement? Did the Soros DA make you act improperly with veterans charities? Maybe he should go under oath one time, as his ex-wife and all of the people involved in all of his scandals have done. No, he's not gone under oath about any of this. Don't you think he should? If he wants to be your senator? This seems like it should, if you don't have anything to be nervous about, why not? I'm just saying. But his wife took the kids and left the state. Now, now they're fighting over custody, and she's been saying that she's worried about, she just doesn't think it's a great environment for the kids to be with him. And she's like, well, he's hit the kids. Here's all this stuff. She also said, I thought this was interesting, that that he was unstable and his behavior was coercive and that steps were taken to limit his access to firearms. Well, he already took steps to limit his access to firearms because he's not pro-gun. Just because you can get someone else's 50 cal and make a commercial with it doesn't mean that you support the Second Amendment. Okay? This was a guy who refused to support constitutional carry in Missouri. Additionally, he was opposed by a lot of these grassroots firearms groups because of this. And after he was elected, when he was in the governor's mansion, he reversed historical precedent and made the Capitol a gun-free zone. And then only when there was monumental backlash did he reverse course. The guy's not pro-2A. People supporting him are betraying the Second Amendment. Oh, yeah, those are harsh words. There are a lot of the operatives and a lot of these influencers that are supporting him are only doing so because they want to increase their scope of influence. It's a grift. They're trying to make money. Right? Like the Ned Ryans and these other kids. I'll never get invited back to CPAC because of him. But all these other people, the reason they want access to, what do you think I left the Tea Party for originally? Because those types of people came in and were trying to make money off of the Tea Party. And I was actually questioning the FEC. I think FEC is ridiculous anyway. Federal Elections Commission. I think you should be able to do whatever the hell you want to with your money. But I wasn't about to get caught up in someone else's questionably legal behavior. using trying to use a movement that was built by grassroots people and trying to grift off it for political ambition. That's why I left. Push me and I'll name names. So that being said, people that support this stuff, they're trying to do. They're trying to do exactly with this. It's recklessness. They're trying to lose. It's like they're trying to lose the damn. It's like they're trying to lose the entire nomination. Look, I'm telling you this. If he would end up taking the nomination, I was trying to remember the polling, and sorry, I'm looking at my notes for some of the polling of this. Democrats will go all in. They'll take this seat. They'll take this seat.